to see if it. I'll check with.
I got my phone, you know. Welcome.
It's closest to Does it work? Who knows? It's like a minute.
for spending the time to choose the best way to spend your Friday night. My name is Joseph Lim. I'm a student worker at the chapel, and we have a couple of pre-event announcements to make, so please bear with me. In case of emergency, that the performances are too hot so that this building catches on fire, there are 3 exits, 2 on the back and 1 on the side. But for now, because, well, we're still alive, this area will be used by the performers. For bathrooms, there is 1 on the side in Balu Hall, 1 in Eaton, and 1 in Tisch Library. Let's all remember that this is a sacred space where worship happens, and so let's be mindful, enjoying and playing together. And finally, this is a mask. We have to wear masks, unfortunately. And so bearing that in mind, I hope we enjoy the performance. And without further ado, Enchanted, are you ready?
Angels senior solo. And we've got a great set for you tonight, so please enjoy.
How does a moment wanted to give a quick preview to tell you that we are a children's theater group here at Tufts. We write our own content. We perform for 3 to 5-year-olds in the local Somerville, Medford area. And because our usual age group is 3 to 5-year-olds, we want to invite you to take this opportunity to unleash your inner child and be a 5-year-old. We'll be right back to start our intermission.
Okay, I mean, now that it's just us, we might as well play a game, I guess. Pass the time? That would be awesome. can't go on. Why didn't he tell us? So he floods my brain. Get the umbrellas. In a hurry. Would have joined this day anyway. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
The umbrella started I could always hear a swing guttering in mountain blue eyes, so she with the sound of sand. It's a heavy lift with a gig so humbling, always left up with an independently fumbling, grappling with props things they couldn't understand. Do you understand?
It all fades to black. This is easier to breathe and we don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. Bruno, Bruno, told them.
And just like he said,
Said, oh no, Bruno, told them.
now look at my
Hey, oh no, your fate is sealed when your prophecy is read.
He told me that the life of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine. He told me that my power would grow like the grape that thrive on the vine.
Oye, Mariano's on his
That the man of my dreams would be just out of reach, but chose another. It's like a thesis.
I know the sound out of now. I can hear him now.
Oh, now, Bruno, Bruno, he's here, don't talk about Bruno, no, Bruno, not a word about Bruno. I can see what's happening.
What?
They don't have clue.
Who?
They'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line. Our group is down to 2. The sweet chorus. There's magic everywhere, and with all this romantic atmosphere, disasters in the air. The peace the evening breeze
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaken, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Struggles I'm facing, chances I'm taking. Sometimes my nothing jumps out. No, I'm not breaking up. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember. Just gotta keep going. I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on. Just keep pushing on. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other be beyond the sea. I go sailing up, 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 high, to way, do,
Happy will be beyond the sea, and never again. Will lead me there soon. On the shore, will kiss just as before.
Happy will be beyond the sea,
And never again I'll go sailing. We're sailing. We're sailing.
Now, what are you guys doing? It is 7 a.m. and you are screaming next to our hotel room.
Yeah, wait, what are you doing here?
You've been here with us this whole time.
Why, we're getting our Genie Plus reservations, of course.
Yeah, we don't want to wait 2 hours for every single ride in Shark.
Okay, what is a Genie Plus?
Yeah, 2 hours per ride? So, we're in Disney World during spring break, people. Peak season! Let's charter more booking!
Okay, that doesn't really answer my question about Genie Plus, though. Genie Plus is Disney World's all-new online booking system. There are fast passes, lightning lanes, mobile food orders, and more. Bookings open at 7 a.m. sharp. So if you want those fast passes, you'll have to be quick.
Are you working for them?
It's a tax write-off.
Yeah, I just got Jar Jar's canteen to sing along and Buzz Lightyear's computer science flight.
Horrifying.
So, here's the thing. Almost all rides use the fast pass system, and all of them almost sell out usually within 2 minutes. But see, you can book a Genie Plus if you're staying on property at 7 a.m. If you're not staying on property, you begin 2 hours after park opening. But if we're beginning, because we're all on property, we are going to begin at 7 a.m. Then from there, we have 9 a.m. park opening and 11 p.m. park closing. Then we can do 2 hours after 9, so it'll be 11, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And then, yeah.
But on the bright side, I just got Elsa and Anna's Fixer Upper Mania, sponsored by HGTV.
Okay, what?
Popular rides in the park usually sell out within 2 minutes. And so I've traded half my daily water allotment to Tina over here, who's tracking how fast the rides are getting booked up.
I turned myself into Animal Kingdom servers to do this, committing 27 federal crimes.
Okay, I wish I had asked.
Guys, I don't even know what park we're going to today. And how am I supposed to manage all of whatever the heck it is you guys are doing?
I'm so glad you asked, Mitch. Today, we are going to Magicwood Penguin Studios.
Yeah.
Woo! Wait. I'm pretty sure that's not like a real thing.
Oh, it's very real, and it has the best ride of all time. Remy's Real Housewives of Potomac
tired to be conscious in the parks.
Well, Ben made us all green tea to wake us up.
Yeah, it's only 94% 5-hour energy. Okay, what about bathrooms?
No bathrooms! I've calculated out how much water everyone needs to have every hour of the park, so you don't have to use the bathroom for the entirety of park durations of operating hours. So, there'll be 250 milliliters of water per hour. I have them all stored right here in the family.
I get it. No pee. But did anyone else book Space Mountain? I booked a time for 2:30.
Yeah!
Whoa, that's a real ride. At a real time.
But it's actually the metaphysical Space Mountain in the mirror dimension. And it's at 2:30 a.m.
Woo!
Using the extra park hour.
Okay, well, you know what? All that matters is that we're all having fun. So if you excuse me, I'm going back to bed.
Where do you think you're going?
Back to bed.
You have to go with us to the park, silly. We have to band together if we want to win rope drop.
Come on!
Drop, rope, drop.
But rope drop is just getting to the parks early. You can't win it.
Well, actually, it's a Hunger Games style tournament to get to see who gets to go on Splash Mountain first. For legal reasons, we're obligated to mention that Splash Mountain has never been officially listed as a cause of death.
Plus, if you don't go, you'll miss out on all of the photo opportunities. Expedition Everest is closed!
Oh, yeah, they're still training that new Yeti ever since the old one retired, Buckle and all that. Apparently he's having trouble adjusting to living in human society.
Also, it's worth noting, photos is used kind of loosely here because Disney actually has these special cameras that trap a little bit of your life essence into each pet. Cool, right?
Where did I agree to that?
It's in the Disney Plus terms and conditions.
Alright, you know what? I'm just having a hard time believing that any of this is true or real or factual in any sense of the word. I mean, next you guys are going to tell me that there's like a whole section of one of the parks that's entirely designed after and for fans of James Cameron's 2009 movie Avatar.
I'm gonna tell him. Don't you dare! Wait, guys. Has anyone checked the time? Anything that's not their phone? Because the hotel clocks all say it's 4 a.m., even though we think it's 7 a.m. and
Oh no.
What?
We're in California at Disneyland. Guys, what's the big deal? It's like the exact same park.
No!
Whoa, this VR gear is really good. This ride kind of sucks, though.
Yeah, I really must be feeling it. You want to go check out that acapella virtual reality experience?
Yeah, I heard it's exactly like you're sitting in Goddard Chapel and watching Enchanted finish out their spring show.
Let's do it.
Somni
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye, remember me.
Don't let it make you cry, for even if I'm far away and hold you in my heart, I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar. Know that I'm with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again.
So thank you guys so much for coming to our show. That song, Remember Me, the four beautiful soloists up here were our four lovely seniors who we're so sad to part with after this semester. So we want to do something to honor them and appreciate them. So please, if you could give your attention, we have a couple of speeches prepared to honor them.
Okay, so this is the first senior speech, and it's for Ismenia. Written by Janice and okay. From day one, you have always managed to bring positivity, enthusiasm, and warmth to the group. Your smile and laughter radiate, bringing joy to the rest of us and welcoming everyone to be embraced by your light. We'll never forget the countless times you've reached out to everyone just simply to check in or encourage us to help you with acts of appreciation for other members. And for this year in specific, Janice and I are so grateful we got to be involved in helping you carry out your acts of appreciation for Mitch and Malia planning our wonderful Disney trip. During this time, we got the chance to witness firsthand how big your heart is by being able to hold on to gratitude and kindness even when it seems like your heart couldn't give more. Despite how many responsibilities and other concerns you take on, your love for others goes far beyond these many instances. We are thankful for how invested you are in all of us and admire how you always manage to put others first. You have been such an amazing social chair because it came so naturally with how much love you already have for the group. It's a given you would encourage us to appreciate each other in the same way that you do. Each retreat and bonding session has created so many cherished memories, and they couldn't have been the same without your efforts. We've loved getting to sing and bond with you during our time in Enchanted, and we will miss you and we wish you all the best. We hope you will come back and sing with us again.
Alright, so it's going to be about Mitch. Today's a day filled with many emotions, happiness, that all of our hard work has paid off and our show is going to be amazing. Also sadness, knowing that this will be the last show I get to sing with these four amazing people. I know I'm only a freshman and I haven't spent as much time with the group, but I can say for a fact I'm fortunate to have known and worked and sung with all of them. To focus on Mitch, he and I, along with Dylan, were all the tenors this year, so I saw him as sort of a mentor figure. When I first met him, I thought he was the coolest guy ever. And he is. Mitch is genuinely one of the most talented, most entertaining, funniest, and kindest people I've ever met or had the pleasure to be around. I can't even remember all the times I was feeling down coming to rehearsal or sections, and he just made sure to check in to see if everything was okay. He always had the time to listen, tell a joke to lift their spirits. He He put so much time and effort into this group that I'm not even aware of, but I know he loves Enchanted, and we're all grateful. Losing him is definitely huge, but I think I can speak for all of us when I say we're extremely lucky to have gotten the opportunity to have worked with him and sung with him, and just to be around him in general. He's an inspiration to us all. We all wish you the best in the future, and I know wherever you end up, you'll thrive and spread your positivity and kindness, just like you did to me and everyone else. We'll miss you a lot, but we know this isn't goodbye. Thank you so much for everything you put into this group. Love you, man.
Without Enchanted, we probably would have never ever met, considering how different we are in a lot of ways, from like our behaviors to our personalities to our fashion sense to our extracurriculars and everything in between. But now we're roommates, and so would you look at and so yeah, I'm really grateful that we got to hi. I'm really grateful we got to meet, and I think most importantly, Enchanted is so lucky to have you in our group. You're like the most musically talented person I know in like the history of whatever I've done. You are like an amazing singer. You've gotten so many solos, not just by number, but also just like the style of solos you sang, because you sang like a jazz solo, a pop solo, a classical solo, and then like it never ends, dude. And then not only that, she's an alto, right? And she has sung her fair share of soprano solos. I've never been more jealous in my entire career. And then sometimes I even put you on tenor, and you only complain for like 15 minutes. So I can tell you that that's called being a team player. But like besides your like musicality, you're also just like an amazing person. Just overall. Oh my gosh. You're like super smart. You did your undergrad in 3 years, which I think is unbelievable. I can't read this anymore. You're really laid back, and you have really good chill vibes that I think. I know we were going to this. And just all around, you understand the importance of not taking things too seriously. And I think when we were co-music directors, oh my god, I cried. When we were like co-music directors last year, oh my god. Yeah, when we were co-music directors last semester, we were a really good balance for each other. And I think you bring a lot of good vibes to rehearsal. And I think without you, my life would be like so much different. That, like, just for a song. And I think I can say the same thing for the group. So yeah, we really appreciate you. And we're gonna miss you a lot.
So last, but very certainly not least, we have the great pleasure of giving a speech for our wonderful bass, Jason. Jason was actually my introduction to Enchanted. He was my callback date, which meant that I met with him before my callback to the group, and he was just supposed to like chat with me for like 15 minutes, you know, make sure I was comfortable with somebody in the room before my callback, but Jason and I sat in DPH at Danish Pastry House for over 3 hours, just talking about life, college, what am I gonna do for housing, how do I make friends. He seriously just like answered all of my silly little freshman worries and concerns, and I had just met this dude, and he looked really intimidating, way taller than me, but I was just immediately struck by how down to earth and just reliable he seemed. Some people you can just sense that, you just know that they're this steady person that you know you'll always be able to count on. And for me, that is certainly proven true. 3 years later, after our callback date, I have the great pleasure of announcing that Jason is actually my housemate. It's wonderful, and also I have the pleasure of calling him one of my closest friends. And I think my friendship with Jason just really goes to show that who you meet freshman year can really just become this amazing friendship that you may have never expected. And I also then, this is kind of rambling, got to serve on E-Board, Enchanted's executive board with Jason for over 3 years. And I can be a little anxious, a little neurotic, and Jason was my rock. He was my steady support system throughout the entire time. Little things would happen, I'd freak out, and he was just always there to calm me down and just have this really rare, I think, rational mind where he can just pick out all of the details and facts and things that you might be overblowing and blowing out of proportion and just calm you down about it without making you feel bad. And I don't see that skill very often in a lot of people, so it's something that I've always really appreciated about him. And I think is one of the many things that makes him really special. And yeah, I can't imagine how we're gonna keep this group functioning without him. He's that essential, but I guess we'll have to figure it out. But we'll really miss you, Jason, and I'm gonna stop now, although I could keep on speaking forever, because Ben has some words to say.
Jason was also my callback date too, so he was the first person I met in Enchanted. Unlike Malia, our conversation was not 3 hours, it was closer to 20-ish minutes. I remember running down to the Sink, which is our school's student-run coffee place, trying to find him. And I remember him being immediately welcoming, kind, calm, cool, collected, and I knew that I was very lucky to have met him. And now it's going to be hard because you've been a really big mentor to me, especially as the other bass part. So we're going to really miss you, Jason.
Alumni to please join us for our alumni song.